Well, hello everybody. This is Anthony Scott again. I posted a video of my Hauptwerk setup on YouTube and then posted it on the forum yesterday just to share with the other Hauptwerk enthusiasts and owners out there my final version, although I received a comment that never say final is final. I suppose that's true. But what I didn't say yesterday, I forgot to mention it. I was running out of time, and also I've been kind of beset with problems with this camera. Terrible problem with it focusing. What I wanted to share with you in this video is this organ that I have in front of me that you see on the screen is basically a combination. We called it the Hauptwerk combination organ, and what it is very clever combination of stops from different organs that I had Sub-Bass 32. I believe he calls himself Hauptwerk Custom Organs or Custom Hauptwerk Organs, and he did a fabulous job. So this is kind of like a plug for him. I had contacted him last year regarding adding some stops to a particular organ, and it just became a larger and larger project, and it was really good because I know that we have all at one time or another said that, oh boy, I wish this particular organ had this stop or had that stop. You know, maybe one division's not complete. You know, you take the organ like the Forcal Cuillère by Sonus Paradisi. The top manual has a bourdon, a 4-foot flute. It has a Vox Germana, which is a complete compass of the manual, but then it has an oboe that stops at tenor C, or maybe maybe not there, and kind of it makes the organ less flexible, although in and of itself it's a delightful organ. But that particular manual is rather devoid, you know. But anyway, all of that being said, I approached him last year and I said, what are the chances of combining some stops from some different organs? And we did an experiment where he sent me some samples. I sent him the files, and he sent me some samples of something just in the beginning. And my favorite organs are the Schnitger Zwolle, which is obviously of Baroque 1730s vintage. And then another one of my favorites is the Silbermann, where the principals are really, really nice. Silbermann principles. I mean, not that the other ones aren't nice, but these have a particular character. And then, of course, the Forcal Cuillère, which is like a combination pipe organ. I think it's got some early stuff in there, and then I believe Cavalier Call added some stuff to it, etc., etc. But the flutes and the bourdons on it are delightful. And then we have the Saint Maximin organ, the 1790s organ, which has those really nice reeds on it. So if you notice on the simple stop jam, you'll notice that the stops have, say, let's take manual 1, the top row, principal, 16 foot, there's an S. That indicates that it is a Silbermann, taken from a Silbermann. And then on the right, there you see Prestant, 8 foot, with a Z, which is the Zwolle. And then if you look down below the Prestant, you'll see Bourdon, F, is the Forcal Cuillère. And then over on the pedal division, the only stop that I borrowed from the Cavalier Call from the Khan was the 32-foot bombard, because I just wanted something that had a lot of oomph to it, you see. If you notice, there's a huge number of reeds on this organ. You can probably get, and mixtures too. You can probably see that I'm into reeds and mixtures. On this particular organ, most of the reeds are from the St. Maximin organ, because they have such a nice, I don't say Baroque, but early French, very raucous sounding reeds. So most of the reeds you'll see is the bombard has an M. Occasionally you'll see in the manual number 2, you'll see a trumpet which says F. That's from the Four Calquier, and the Vox, and in manual 3 you'll see Voix Humana. That may have been a misprint, but it doesn't matter. It's a Vox Humana with an F, so that would be Four Calquier. And then of course the mixtures are from the St. Maximin, from the Four Calquier and the Silberman. So we have a sample of each. Now the biggest question that people ask was, well, what about the different reverberation times? Is that going to cause a problem? So that was the part of the very first test that we tried. We took 2 stops, just to make it easy. 2 stops, and one from Zola and one from the Silberman, and or maybe one from the Four Calquier and one from the St. Maximin, and then had them all on the same manual. And if you have those sample sets, you will notice that the reverberation times and the ambiance is different. So if you combine them all, will that create a problem? And in my opinion, it didn't. I mean, I thought it didn't create a problem at all. In some respects, it even added to the versatility, because if you place something simple like the Four Calquier Bourdon, even on the sample set, for Calquier sample set, the lower manual, the middle manual, and the top manual, the Bourdons, they sound like they're coming from different parts of the organ, which they are, but I mean, you actually can hear that on the sample set, which is quite remarkable. So you get this combination of not only different reverberations, which turns out to be no problem at all, but also some of the different you can pick out the different locations on it, which, so all in all, turned out to be a really, to me, wonderful combination. So I give Sub Bass 32 kudos for that one. That was amazing. He did another one for me. He took the Four Calquier and just using stops on the organ, not bringing them in from other places, other organs. He extended some stops, not extended. He exactly copied, and put them in different locations. So one of the technical problems that I have with this camera is that if I were to demonstrate to you the stops with halfway decent audio, which was one of the problems I kind of solved by going from by going from the output of my headphone preamplifier right into the camera. It avoided the poor acoustics of the room, coloration of the speakers, etc., etc. I know the camera doesn't have a really great whatever they filtering in it or whatever, I don't know, but it's a lot better than using the a microphone in the room and using speakers. So, but the problem with the way I'm going to demonstrate this to you is that I can't narrate while I am demonstrating, because if I have to narrate, then I have to unplug the plug from the camera into the headphone preamplifier. So what I'm going to post a video right after this one where I will just play the stops in combinations, and you'll see my finger touch the stops, and you will be able to see by the letters in parentheses like S, Z, or F where they actually come from, so that you will be able to determine yourself. Now you may pick out that the reeds, especially the reeds and the flutes, might sound like they're a little bit out of tune. This is a experiment where I've been juggling the tuning to try to give it a more realistic sound. Everything that's dead in tune doesn't sound that exciting to me. That's just my preference, may not be yours, but don't think that that's a problem with combining the organs. It's not. It's just me adjusting the tuning. So I'll say goodbye on this one, and the next video will be the actual tests itself. Okay, bye.